Good morning. Welcome to my new Fire TV Stick intro and functionality video. This is the box. When you open up the box, you will see the Fire Stick. You'll see the remote. This is the remote. This is the Fire Stick. I only opened up the box to program the device. So I'll lift this up. All right, you'll see a small manual for the Fire Stick, and you'll see the power cord. Then you'll see the outlet. The device does require a power source. The cord plugs one end into the Fire Stick. This will obviously go into the wall. And you will see a USB connector. You can plug this into your TV, and you can plug your Fire Stick into that end. All right, so I'm gonna assemble it real quick and resume the video. Okay, I'm getting ready to plug up the device, show you how it works. We have the power source connected to the Amazon TV Fire Stick and the HDMI extender. This is the regular power source. It's got this end of the cord plugged into it. So I'm gonna go ahead and plug this up so you can see exactly how the device boots up. This is my portable screen that I utilize for programming. Obviously, it'll work on your TV too, as long as your TV has HDMI. This is the remote for the device. The remote has back button, right, up, down. It has a, I already explained, it has a back button, and basically it'll bring you out of an app and out of a screen and go to your previous screen. This is the home button. No matter what you're doing, you hit this, you're gonna go back to the home button. This is a menu button. It'll show you different options inside of an app, just like a regular remote. This is the rewind button. This is the play and pause button, and this is the forward button. This is your main screen on the app. When I do these devices, I always have a call it a dummy account set up. The account is just so that the device can immediately be accessed. If you have an Amazon account, I'll show you the first thing that you can do with your Amazon account if you want to register the device under yourself. I'm just utilizing the remote to scroll down, go into settings. Once I go into settings, I'll go to it says my account. Go to my account, and Kodihero is what I use to register the device. I hit the deregister button if I want. If I hit the deregister button, if I tap that, it's going to deregister the device from the testing account or the programming account, and you can enter your Amazon information if you so desire to. I'm going to go down to apps. There's two apps that I install on every one of my devices. Those two apps are Kodi and Mobdro. Here it says it was loading my library, and there they are. They are the only two apps that you'll see when I install the devices, and I've already added them to the favorites with this account. If you open it up with your Amazon account, you're going to see a bunch of apps here, and you'll likely have to scroll to the far right to see the two devices that I've installed. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and open up Mobdro first. That's the icon for Mobdro. All right, so this is how it looks once you're inside of the application. ABC is one of the channels that I use to test it out. As you can see, you have channels, you have news, you have sports, you have movies. These are the different categories that you can utilize. I'll just go ahead and go to channels, which will list all the channels, and this will give you a preview of what we're working with here. So ABC, CBS, CW, PBS, I won't name them all. I'm just going to let you see that these are live TV stations inside of the Mobdro app. So I'll kick in the Cartoon Network real quick. Right now there's a commercial. I may give it a little bit of volume. Don't know what that is on Cartoon Network. So I just, that was a smoking commercial. Kind of weird for the Cartoon Network, but all right. Let's jump into the History Channel. Another commercial. Let's see. All right. HBO, which is a functioning channel. You do get premium channels on these as well. All right. And we'll just do another one from the general channel server. It's not only American channel, it has international channels to include Spanish language channels, British channels. It's not just American channels. So for instance, Gold, something that I've never heard of, but it's a classic comedy channel in the UK. So it's not just American channels that you can access. All right. So I'll go ahead and give you a preview of the sports. These are only the sports apps that are inside of Mobdro. Got your standard ESPN, of course. Then you go down here to Sky Sports, which is some more stuff from over in Europe. WWE Network, show a bunch of wrestling stuff. Box Nation, show a bunch of boxing. I'm just trying to show you the networks that are actually here. You get on down lower, you'll have Fox Sports 1, Fox Sports 2, and you know, there you go, NBA TV, NFL Network. You want to zoom in, you want to check them out, let's do it. NFL TV. There you go. All right, so I'm gonna hit the home button. I know that the lighting has changed so you can see the screen better. I hit the home button. Now I'm all the way outside of Mobdro. I'm gonna go back down to apps and let's take a look at Kodi. The first time that you log on to Kodi, it's gonna say across the bottom of the screen, preparing for first time use, please wait. Because I've installed the device and I haven't opened up the device because I know it works. But this is the first screen that you'll see. Give it a few minutes, give it about 3 minutes when you first open it up. Reason being is that every app that has an update will automatically update as soon as you come into the device at any time. And this is at any point. If there's an update for the device, it will automatically pull that update and just install it within the app. This is a welcome screen that you'll see from time to time. Always scroll to the right with the remote, hit the center button, dismiss it, it'll go away. Just so you know. All right, so I scroll over to the right and I'll see videos. All right, Exodus is the main video app that people utilize to watch TV shows and movies. We'll go ahead and go there first. All right. The first two things that you'll see are movies and TV shows. Movies, when I open it up, I like to sort it by year. All right, sort it by year. It'll start with the current year right now. It's 2016. Open that up, just hit the center button, and it'll show me the movies in no specific order that came out in 2016. Now, it's not only going to show you stuff that you would see at your red box. It'll show you things that are still in the movie theaters or haven't made it to DVD yet. I stick with the things that are already out on DVD because of the quality. If it's still in theaters, it's probably going to be a bootleg quality movie, and I'm just not into watching bootleg quality movies. To be sure that I'm looking at something quality, I'll kick it into 2015, which I just did. We go to 2015 and let's see what we got. Right now it's working in the bottom right corner. It always does that for a few seconds to pull all the sources. Let's go to Star Trek. I know that one came out, The Force Awakens. So I hit the center button right now. It takes about 30 seconds for anything that's an archive show, meaning it's not a live show, for it to load up. Because right now it's pulling all of the sources to watch that particular stream that I clicked on, which is the Star Wars movie. All right, it's working in the bottom right corner to compile those sources, and we're going to see them on the next screen. All right, here we are. It lists all of these sources, and in those 30 seconds you can see It just goes on and on. It pulled all of those sources to be able to watch this particular movie. So very reliable. I also want to show you, I told you that if you wait a few minutes that the device would automatically update itself. It's going to continue to do that for a little bit. It's just going to update all the apps on the device that have an update, which is cool. Right now I may not even be able to scroll because it's still kicking updates, which is fine. That's what we want the device to do. That's why I said just give it a few minutes after your first log on. Alright. Yeah, I think it's still pulling some updates, which is fine. Yep. And that's what you want it to do. You want your device to be the most up to date. And usually in the first use, and that's what I'm demonstrating here, it's going to pull a bunch of updates for you. That's the awesome thing about the device, is that you once you purchase one that's properly done. I properly jailbreak all my devices. You won't have to worry about updates. It's finished with updates, I believe. So we're gonna go ahead and scroll up to the first source to be able to watch this movie. Well, I'll just hit on any source real quick. So I hit the center button, and I hit the center button with the intent to play the movie. It found that first source that I clicked on was the reliable source. So now it's working in the bottom right corner to actually play it. It's only going to take a few seconds, and there you are. I'm going to utilize, you've seen the intro from Star Wars, to hit the fast forward button and speed it up a little bit. I just want to show you the quality of the video. So just fast forward it just a little bit so it can skip ahead, show you a little bit of the video, and then we'll go. All right. So I hit the play button, give you a little bit more volume. Obviously, this is not my big surround TV system. This is just a portable screen that does play audio for programming.
I've traveled too far and seen too much to ignore the despair in the galaxy. Without the Jedi, there can be no balance in the Force.
Well, because of you, now we have a chance.
Yeah.
General's been after this for a long time.
So I hit the pause button and the back button to come out of that. I will go out of TV shows. You can see that you can also sort it by category. I'll hit that button. It'll show me action, comedy, biography, the different ways that they sort down the movies that are there. All right. I hit pause. So the last thing that I watch will obviously be in the background until I play something else. Pop back inside of Exodus real quick, going to TV shows. And I always just click either people watching or most popular. I'll click people watching. And let's see what's the top one that people are watching. Right now, of course, people are watching Marvel's Luke Cage that was just released by Netflix. This is Designated Survivor, the Kiefer Sutherland show. We'll kick into a little bit of that show just to show you how it works. Season 1 is the first season of the show right now. Right now there are 3 episodes. If it's aired on TV, it's available in the device. And it gives you a synopsis. This is a synopsis of the first episode of the show. So, just as before, I'm going to click on that particular episode. It's going to pull all the sources to watch that episode. Again, that takes about 30 seconds usually to do. All right, working in the bottom right corner. And here are the sources. I click on the first one and let's see what it does here. All right, straight from the first one, it's working. All right, just a little bit. I'm just hit fast forward just a little bit so you can see obviously the high quality streams.
The question is, how do we pay for it?
But the question is, how do we pay for it?
It's not even in the vicinity
All right,
of what
I hit the back button and I hit the pause button. All right, so let's get to some live sports options inside of Kodi before we close out the tutorial video. All right, so Cloud TV, you get inside of that, you can hit English channels, and then US TV Now. I'll open this one real quick. US TV Now only has a few channels. Those channels are some of the main channels that you look at to watch sports. I don't have cable at all. I just utilize this device. ABC will be where you'll see some of your NBA games. CBS, college football. You see CBS college football games on. Fox will show some NFL games. NBC will show some NFL games. These are not your local channels. These are channels, I believe a couple of them are from Pittsburgh and other places. But however, if there is a game on, it'll show those games. Now, you want to watch a specific out of market football game. Maybe you're here in Northern Virginia or DC, Maryland, and you want to watch the Oakland Raiders or whatever. There's two apps I want to focus your attention on. It's a lot of apps already preloaded on this device. As you can see, it's some cartoon stuff there for the kids. Everything I have on here is family friendly. I don't have any adult content loaded on these devices. All right, so we're going to go to an app called Castaway. Castaway is one of the main live sports apps. As soon as I opened it up, it showed me that, hey, it's done some updates to it, and that's fine. That's what we wanted to do. You will go to Live Sport. You go to Live Sport, and inside of this one, the first place I always usually go is Dime Sports. Right now, it's like 5 something in the morning, so I don't expect any football games to be on, but today is, okay, I put American football. So tonight, later on tonight, is showing me all the college football games that'll be on, as well as the 49ers and the Cardinals. The game is not on right now, so no links will work right now. Right now it has one link. Once the game comes on, it's going to have about 6 sources to watch the game. Now, I'm exiting out of Dime Sports, that you see it right there. All of these are sources to watch live sports. If it's not working within one app, just go to another app. And it wouldn't work because either there's an update going on or a bunch of people are watching that one particular link to the game. There's going to be many links to the game provided. All right, Castaway was one. Now let's go down to another app called Sport Devil. Sports Devil is another app that does the same thing that Castaway does, but with some different sources. So again, I will go to Live Sports. Now, let's go to firstrowsports.eu. All right, this will cover, again, boxing, wrestling, UFC, like live and pay-per-view events. You can watch them there. Football is considered to be soccer. And then you will go to American football to watch us. If an NBA season goes around, you'll watch basketball. Not only NBA, but international basketball games. This is not just geared to American television. But again, I would click American football because I know that's just a thing this time of year. And when I do that, it's going to show me every game that's coming on today, as well as what time the game will come on. And the sources are very reliable to watch these things. So, gonna back out of that, and I do not believe there's anything else I have to show you just right now. It's a bunch of features. You have to get the device and just play with it. If you're interested in Spanish channels, you want to go to C Cloud TV. It has, I'll open it up, it has international channels on the device. So when you go to all channels inside of the device, it will show us once it loads those up, and it's still working in the bottom right corner. That's how you can know, even if you see a pause, everything's okay. It's just pulling all the sources. So it shows you what language the channels are in. You see some English, you see some French, some Hindu, some Arabic channels, Spanish. This one is the one if you are multilingual and you want to see what's going on around the world. It'll give you news from other places. Like, let's see if this one is actually working. This is a CB.
Propia seguridad
There
y
you
de
go.
paso beneficia la seguridad de Costa Rica y de Panamá.
Entonces el punto es que usted no puede escapar de la región. Eso no significa que usted no tiene estrategias
Alright.
propias de país.
I hit
que
the
puede
pause
posicionarse
button
de cierta
on the device. This will let you know what's going on around the world in different languages and different sources, which I appreciate when I'm watching the news. All right, that is the end of the tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. When I sell you a device, you have a question, then I make FaceTime or Facebook calls available so that we can take a look at it and I can show you whatever it is that you have a question about. Thanks for watching again.